Yeah, thank you, Balaji, for having me. I have a very long relationship with Balaji from my college days, 2098 to 2000. We met Balaji from college, and then he became my client after we started, and then it just went on. And he's been a constant till the recent last 5-7. Post COVID is when we got disconnected. Now glad I'm connected back to it again. I really like what Anup put across in terms of purpose and the why and all that. It's something which I really trip on with life from a professional front as well as personal front. So I keep telling people saying that, okay, after this 25 years is when I go back and ask people saying, what's your dream? And when you go to the kids and ask them, they all have audacious dreams. But when you go to elders and ask them, they struggle to answer that question. Because we carry our baggages with us, right? And then after some time, we cannot articulate in terms of what our dream is. And our journey also started in that particular manner itself. After college, we were just catching up with friends and we missed each other so much. Then we realized, saying that, okay, oh my God, we did some crazy things doing projects for Balaji and all of that, and we loved it. So why don't we just come back, because there's a common calling for all of us. So that's what got us together. At that point of time, we didn't know that was the purpose. Because purpose as a word became trending when Simon Sinek put out that video, that everybody caught on to that word purpose and started to fly. But we never knew that that was called purpose at that point of time. We knew we liked each other, we just came together and we said, let's do crazy things together. Why are we going and working for somebody else, right? So that is what got us together. So while I go and ask people today saying that, okay, what's your greatest imaginable dream? If you ask me what was our dream at that point of time, we didn't have a dream. Right? So it's not quoting anything saying we started with an audacious dream and stuff like that. But then over a period of time, after being in business for so long and being in the business of brands, we realized the importance of having a dream. Right? So I think if there is something which I want to leave you behind as the first point is have a dream and have an audacious one. Because if you don't have an audacious one, you cannot catch people's mind space. Because everybody is we all belong in a sea of sameness. Right? Because even if I meet everybody here, we will not be able to recall one person over the other by the end of this particular meeting. So through exchanges, through that elevator pitch is what we will catch other people's attention. So have that audacious dream and make it crisp to catch people's attention. So dream is one. Purpose I am not touching upon because Anup spoke about purpose. But if you have not found your purpose, just keep waking up every morning and ask, why am I here? You will find it after some time. Trust me, you will find it. You will struggle to find it. But keep asking that question. You will pivot from one purpose to the other till you reach somewhere, then you will realize saying that, oh, I got it. Right? It happened with me. I'm an accidental author. Somebody came into my life, international, so I'm a chance per dance guy. Anybody who comes to me, first generation entrepreneur, half idea, we will make it into a full idea. Right? And it doesn't, fear of failure is not there, so we'll travel with it and we will fail, and the other people look at it, what happened to that, you failed? They say, we failed, what's your problem? It's my life, I know how to lead it, I don't fear failures. So we'll start. So any idea is a good idea, as long as I am excited in that idea, I will do it. I don't care about what other people say. Because it's my life, what I've defined. Right? Then now, so it's about, that's about me starting off with a set of founders and then became we. Right? We is a very complicated scenario. We all, I was telling somebody earlier saying that, okay, people who don't have co-founders and partners, they say, hey, how I wish I could have a partner here. But the minute you have a partner, then it's a complicated thing altogether, right? And say one itself at home, you are not able to manage in terms of husband and wife. Imagine having 4. And now, if that additional one is coming to your life, then she's also poking and saying, why are you spending more time with the other 4 and not with me? So it becomes even more complicated, right? So you have to learn to balance this out. So what is it being a co-founder? I think it's a lot of uncomfortable situations where you just forget about being you and just put the premise of being we in the forefront. You have to kill your ego, sign off certain things, even though you know that the relationship is most important and that not me is important, right? So in the case of we came together for a certain larger cause. So we just come together and say that, yeah, sometimes it's not about my perspective winning, but it's about the collective we. So we decide and we move on and just go after that particular aspect. So that's about the we and the co-founder bit. Second, how many? All of you are entrepreneurs? Yes. So, 25 years over and 26th year now. Okay, how did we survive? I really don't know how we survived. But when we started chatting, and then I started putting some pointers down to see, saying, okay, why would we have survived over these 25 years, right? We were friends first and we were business partners later on. So for us, it was important that we stay as friends, most importantly, and that differences in business doesn't affect our friendship. So what we did is we actually fixed some rituals for us. So business has meetings which happens on a Thursday morning and a Thursday morning between the partners, where we very objectively we will meet and thrash out all issues which is there. We'll have hardcore differences there. We'll walk away with that. Wednesday evening, what we will do is, if we are in town, all of us meet up for a dinner. So whatever differences what we have had there, no. In the evening when you're meeting on Wednesday night, you've sorted out everything and you say, okay, you go back. And these differences sometimes can be crazy, right? Because it can affect your ego. Because as and when you grow as individuals, we form, our baggages becomes our super perspectives, and it becomes our ego, and you say, why is my point not taken as the point which comes into it, right? So it goes into so much of mind games that you will wonder, saying that, okay, these arguments lead in and say, oh, I think this is done, right? But then you just wake up on Monday morning and just go back to office because you know that this means a lot. We've got into this because of a certain reason, and we've gone back. Now, so as a ritual, what we did is, I think what we fixed as a midweek ritual of meeting and staying as friends, most importantly, helped us a lot. We even made sure that we save up all the money and go for a foreign trip somewhere wherever we've not gone, 4 of us, and it will be an adventurous trip. So it bonds us together, right? Outside of the work which is there. So that brings us together and we just go off. And we even invite some others to come together along with us and say, okay, let's go somewhere. Join us. Let's have fun, right? So we call friends and all of that. The other thing, what's the average entrepreneurship lifetime here? Can I have a quick raise of hands for less than 10 years? More than 20 years? Okay, so very few. So maybe some of you all will agree. First Jhatka, what we got in our life was first 7-8 years with help from people like Balaji and all that we really soared. Till recession came, 2008. Right? I think we were going places, dealing awards, all of that happened, and signed up accounts, and somewhere one client didn't pay us, and we went and invested a lot of money into Dubai, and recession hit, and we just saw everything crumble in front of us. We couldn't pay salaries, we stopped taking salaries during that time, we don't know what came and hit us. One thing what we learned from there is saying that, okay, cash is king, cash is oxygen, right? Save up whenever you can, put money into mutual fund, whatever you can, right? And save up for the rainy day, because when shit hits the ceiling, you need to have money to take care of your people, because you will know how to survive. But if your people are not taken care of, most importantly, then it's going to be a big challenge. So save up. From that time, we've been consciously saving up for the rainy day, and it has helped us a lot. Even in some of the recent years, that is what has helped us, because we kept picking up assets in terms of various things, and it just helped us. These are some aspects which is there. Today, we have pivoted, and we are also going through a crazy journey. So if you ask me, saying that, okay, after 25 years, do we really have answers? I think as entrepreneurs, going forward also as entrepreneurs, the only constant in life is going to be uncertainty going forward. I was attending a G20 conference somewhere pre-COVID, and one guy went up on stage and he put up a slide which showed how human evolution was going in a certain way and how technological evolution was going. And he said technological evolution is going to overtake human evolution very soon. And he showed one graph overtaking. I looked at the graph and I said, oh wow, great graph. Sometimes when you hear futurist living gyan, no? So you look at it and you say, chari. Till we came back and COVID happened. And I think with COVID is when the fast track of the technological evolution happened also. Because what the CTOs couldn't do, COVID did. Right? We got into Zoom, which was never friendly with us. People were okay not meeting us. That's when reality actually hit me saying that, okay, oh, this is what he said about technology overtaking human evolution. Now technology, while the human evolution curve is like this, technology curve is like this. Technology is already overtaken, which is what we are seeing in life at the moment. And if there is something which is going to be constant in our life, it is only that change. It is only that jhatka what is going to get. So be ready to pivot in new areas. We are continuously pivoting in the areas what we are in. I don't even know if you ask me after 25 years what the future is. I don't have an answer because that much of shake is happening. We heard about VUCA first, then we heard about PAMI. There are many terms which is coming up. So I think these words are going to come, new models are going to come, but the only thing is going to be, only thing constant is going to be change. So be ready for it. I think as entrepreneurs, if we can't pivot like what Anup was saying, then it's a big problem. So really train your mind to unlearn what you've learned, most important. Right? We'll have to keep unlearning because our biggest problem is us. It starts with us. Because we carry that baggage and we'll say, okay, this is what my experience is and I will follow it. I think we should just shut up and listen to the youngsters who were born in this new age world, right? And ask them for questions. We've forgotten to listen most of the time. We love talking. So I think that's the flip side which needs to come. We just need to become active listeners. And through that listening, I think we will learn to pivot, learn to unlearn most importantly, and figure out what our new areas to get into. Yeah. Happy to chat up in person. I'm not dragging this, but yeah, like these lot of little learnings are there. So in case if anybody has a question, happy to answer one-on-one later.